Alright, General Thompson fans, this is General Thompson back here for another YouTube video. Today we're talking Rams, Steelers. Yes, I'm in a different area than I normally am. That's because I was driving, being on a road trip, but the show must go on. This is gonna be a short video. Got to go eat dinner, so we're just gonna make this brief. This is really much saying. Steelers offense got to step it up. I know Juju may not play, which is big, because that means whoever's gonna get our number one is going to be completely shut down by Jalen Ramsey, because he's like, in my opinion, the number two wide cornerback in the league, the number two best cornerback in the league. So whether that be Johnson or Washington, they're going to be completely shut down unless Juju plays, in which case I hope he does, because even if he doesn't catch anything, at least gives a chance for Washington or Johnson to go out, make plays, and score, which is big. Obviously, no Connor, so Samuels, and there's no Snell either, so we're going to have Trey Edmonds again. And on paper, they looked good, but they weren't good. The rush game was really one big play by Trey Edmonds, and then it was just some other stuff. I mean, Jalen Samuels was good for passing. Obviously, tight ends have to play well. They're going to be doing whatever. Nick Viment and Vance McDonald will do what they need to. I mean, they've been okay. Rudolph will do Rudolph things as long as he plays right. No, we have no mistakes, because we give this offense, the Rams offense, an overrated Jared Goff and a Todd Gurley that's been limited because of injury. Their other running back, I don't know his name, but their running backs have been all right, but they're not the best. So and our front seven's elite. Our cornerbacks are actually elite too, or most of them, obviously, maybe here or there. I would like to, but we're definitely gonna have to play. I think Brandon Cooks is playing, which means Nelson's got to be on him. I would put Nelson, and I would put Nelson, and then I would have Minkah in the back, towards the on his side, so that those double play coverage plays, so they can't really do that. Robert Woods, I would maybe put Hayden on there, maybe Cam Sutton, I don't know. And then Cooper Kupp, you're going to have to cover Cooper Kupp somehow. I mean, there's no real way to do things like that, but you'll figure things out. Aaron Donald and their defense is going to be highly explosive. Clay Matthews, even though he hasn't been as well as he was on the Packers, this may be his wake-up game. Maybe he's just trying to get that one spark that will just light him up again, and then bang, he'll be explosive. So you have to, it's really a mind game, really. At this point, it's just, I think we just have to call the right plays, play great, and honestly, I think it's probably going to be low scoring. I can see a field goal game. It can honestly be about all the field goals. It could be honestly, last time we played, it was a low scoring 12. It was a 12-6 game, and Big Ben was injured. That was back in 2015. It's 2019, obviously, 4 years later. So a lot of things can happen, but this is gonna be very interesting to see. Personally, I'm excited for it. I think it'll be great. I'll be interested to see it, and I honestly, the Steelers can win. This is a winnable game, but it's also a losable game. And if we win this theoretically, and then we sweep through the three Ohio teams, the Cleveland and Cincinnati, we're looking at 8-4, or we can look at 7-5, which both theoretically 7-5 and 8-4 are great positions to be in at this time. Playoffs, very, very open. We're looking at the Bills being the second seed. Us can possibly squeak in third seed, because no one's really beaten Baltimore at any time, unless Baltimore can really get games losing versus the Niners. I mean, the Niners may. That's really the only time. So it really comes down to, looking forward. This game doesn't put us if we lose this, it really doesn't put us on edge, because we can still, if anything, we win 4 here, and we continue our streak, and we now have a win streak of 3, and then possibly end up having a win streak of 6, or we just lose here, end up having a lose streak of 1, and then end up going and winning 3, and having we just got to roll with the momentum. The Rams are obviously going to want to come back after losing 3. They're technically in a spot where they could, if the Seattle Seahawks play And I mean the Niners are undefeated. I don't think they'll fall from that pedestal. If anything, they'll just lose a bye week in the playoffs. But if anything, the Niners are at a great pace. It really comes down to the Rams. We need to win this. The Rams are going to win this. So this is going to be a tough football game. Honestly, I'm going to say this game is going to be a 15-12 game. Chris Boswell kicks the final field goal, and it's just going to be a battle of field goals. We have two elite defenses. The offenses are meh. I think maybe they get some big chunk plays with some wide receivers, but other than that, nothing big happens. Other than that, that's kind of my preview. This is just my view. Like, comment, subscribe. You can tell your friends. I'm always here. This is Jen Thompson saluting out.